Buying a house, a condo, regardless what it is the biggest purchase of your life.
A new HSBC study shows 82% of millennials in Canada expect to be homeowners in the next 5 years. But how realistic of an expectation is it really?
In Canada particularly, people were willing to compromise to get on that property ladder.
HSBC's new global study surveyed 9,000 people across 9 countries, including 1,000 here in Canada. It found that the home ownership dream is not dead, but often deferred for many millennials, thanks to house price inflation coupled with slow salary growth.
To be completely honest, if we didn't have the help of the parents, we would never have been able to get into the market.
The bank of mom and dad.
Exactly.
Yeah. HSBC's report shows the bank of mom and dad is definitely a popular source of funding for millennials.
The bank of mum and dad remains a really, really popular choice. What we also found was that the use of the bank of mum and dad has changed over time. 21% were actually willing to go back home and stay at home in order to save up for the deposit for their first property.
New homeowners Michael and Sheer say the choice to become homeowners in their 20s was easy, but the road to get there was a little tougher.
Coming down with the down payment when you're living in the city and you're renting and the rental rates, it's really hard to be able to save up that money and be able to exist normally. So we decided to take the route of buying a pre-construction. So that we'd be able to afford something today that we might not be able to afford once it's actually built.
The report, along with many real estate agents, say home ownership for millennials is about financial preparedness, not age.
So my last 2 clients were millennials, and they're both very prepared. They were financially sound, and they were able to put more than 20% down. That got them into a competitive market.
But financial preparedness takes sacrifice.
If you want the big things in life, you have to sacrifice the small things. And that is the McDonald's Happy Meal. That is that slice of pizza on the way to work or on the way home from work.
And sacrifice is something Andrew and Sheer, who were just married last Wednesday, understand perfectly.
We didn't really go on a lavish honeymoon, right? So we're in that stage of just saving everything that we possibly can.
They've got one piece of advice for other hopeful millennials.
Stop spending all your money on alcohol.
The executive vice president at HSBC says this study challenges the myth that the home ownership dream is dead for millennials. Near Queen and Logan, Nicole Martin, City News.